Ano sa'yo? Okay na? Live na?
Live na, sir.
So thank you. We apologize for the late delayed opening since we encountered technical difficulties in our internet.
Zoom.
By the way, again, but we still proceed with our opening. So before we will start, may I ask again, Ma'am Joy, to please have a player, ma'am.
Father, we thank you for bringing us together today for this approval of bidding process that grant us wisdom, fairness, and integrity as we carry out our responsibilities. Guide our decisions with transparency, honesty, and for the benefit of all concerned. Bless everyone present and help us conduct these proceedings with professionalism and respect. We ask this in your holy name. Amen.
Sige, makita ang mga builders. Kita ang mga tao na at ano, si Rex, but this time, may I ask Sergey to please acknowledge the attendance of our back members. Sergey, if you are in the room.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning. Acknowledge the presence of back members are present for today. Our back chairman, Engineer Will Ilauder, present. Back vice chairman, Attorney Alvin Artento, present, sir. Back regular member, Engineer Olomudin Insaka, present, sir. Back provisional member, Engineer Muhammad Islim Bumalan, present, sir. Back provisional member, Engineer CP Isa Ibrahim.
Present, sir.
Mr. Chair, there are 5 out of 5 members who are present today.
Okay, thank you, Sir Lee. Since all of the back members are in attendance today, then I declare this opening of bid for 7 projects in Coro. Okay, thank you. Please acknowledge also the attendance of our back secretariat, back DPWH, observers, AD, and of course our contractors. Sir Lee, please go ahead.
Back Secretariat, Back Secretary Head, Engineer Libby Casa. Back Secretariat Member, Sir Renato Filozon Jr., present, sir. Engineer CP Norfaisa Maulani,
Present, sir.
Sir Robin G. Lora,
Present, sir.
Ma'am Malu Cristina C. Antepesto,
Present, sir.
Ma'am Tahara E. Ramos,
Present, sir.
Ma'am Flor E. Garcia,
Present, sir.
Ma'am Giselle Q. Naval, Ma'am Aimee J. Pasquil,
Present, sir.
and Mancini C. Talin for our back theology, back theology head, Ma'am Laureta May C. Antonio,
Present.
back theology member, Engineer Muhammad Salih Arumpa,
Online?
Engineer Jamila Itangkal, Engineer Marjan P. Bansara,
Present, sir.
Engineer Siti Norhaida R. Makarambon,
Present, sir.
Engineer Mujahid Hidia,
Present, sir.
Sir Muhammad P. Abbas, and Sir Dennis C. Aun. For the conductors, we are Builders and Enterprises, presented by Ma'am Realin Narbasa. For next contractor is Al Amin Builders, presented by Johari Peace Typical. They have also from Matruson Builders, presented by Jason Kotor. From Asapa Construction, presented by Salik Baruwang. We have also from Hariri Construction Services. Also, we have from NBP Construction Services. Last is we have from Dawang Builders Incorporated, presented by John Gail Masida. Lastly is from Alpha Builders and Enterprises. This was represented by Juliet Marshall. That's all in section.
Thank you, Sir Lee. Okay, thank you, Sir Lee. How about the observers? Have you invited
Yes.
Nico and Gio? But again, nothing present today, but still we will proceed with our opening. Guys, like the legal factors, once again, good morning everyone and welcome to our big opening for this 7 contract IDs. 26 PM 00 55 57 58 59 60 61 and 62. Then before we will proceed, may I ask our secretariat member, Ma'am Flor, to please read our previous minutes for the approval of our committee. Okay, go ahead, Ma'am Flor.
Morning, Mr. Chair. Minutes of meeting for the previous conference dated June 11, 2026, started 9:23. For the call to order, the meeting started with a prayer and acknowledgement of the attendees. And BAC Chairman Roel A. Lauder then declared the BAC in forum and the meeting is in session. Agenda number 1, contract data. BAC Chairman Roel A. Lauder informed everyone that there are 8 projects for repeat. BAC professional members City Isaac Ibrahim discussed projects to be bid as follows. 26 AM 0055, construction of missing links / new roads along Iligan City, Cagayan de Oro City, alternate road, Dikilaan Bulwa section. 26 PM 0056, construction of missing links or new roads along Iligan, Cagayan de Oro alternate road, Dikilaan Bulwa section, Iligan City. 26 PM
Talaga niya.
57,
Kanina,
construction road, Barangay Apurinaklanon, Santa 0+00 dash Santa 0+200. Station. Iligan City, Lanao del Norte. 26 AM 0058, construction or completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Center, Barangay Villaverde, Iligan City, Lanao del Norte. 26 AM 0059, construction of multipurpose building, Barangay Saray, Iligan City, Lanao del Norte. 26 AM 0060, construction of multipurpose building, Porong Talisay, Barangay Santa Filomena, Iligan City, Lanao del Norte. 26 AM 0061, construction of road at Purok 9, Barangay Upper Hinaplanon. Station 0+00 dash Station 0+200, Iligan City. 26 AM 0062, construction of road, Barangay Tipanoy. Station 0+000 dash 0+500, Iligan City. BAC PWJ members, Safety Inner Haida Macarandon discussed agenda number 2, the eligibility requirements. Agenda number 3, submission of receipts of bids. Agenda number 4, criteria for evaluation of bids. Agenda number 5, criteria for post-qualification. Agenda number 6, awarding of contracts. And agenda number 7, other requirements. For agenda number 8, questions and clarifications from the participating contractor. BAC Chairman Roel A. Lauder opened the virtual floor for questions or clarifications from the participating contractors and the BAC members. BAC Chairman corrected the third statement under the technical requirements for post-qualification to read as follows. Recomputation of NFCC based on all ongoing contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. BAC Chairman likewise instructed the concerned personnel to verify the minimum percentage of the of the ABC required for bid securing declaration in the form of backdraft or guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit
I don't know.
issued by a universal or commercial bank following the observation of the bank secretariat head that under RA 12009, the requirement minimum amount is 5% of the ABC instead of 2%. Following the presentation of the project specifications, Bob Chairman instructed the programmers of the planning and design section to include material testing equipment in the minimum equipment requirements in accordance with Department Order Number 11. Bob Chairman Ruel A. Lauder announced to the contractors that always check updates from field reps and bulletin boards if there are changes, specifically number 7 days before the opening of bids, and follow what is stipulated on the checklist. The pre-bid conference adjourned at 10:06 a.m. That is all, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, thank you, Ma'am Flor. Any corrections, back members? Before we will, end the, previous minutes as well. None, none, was to move for the approval of our previous minutes as well.
I move to approve the previous minutes as read, Mr. Chair.
Okay, we move back with Engineer Tinto and seconded by Engineer Sapa. So the previous minutes as read, we have any commissions to approve. Okay, Secretariat, please, facilitate. Thank you. Thank you, Ma'am Flor. And before we will proceed with the opening, I'd like to ask if there are any bid submitted through online. Backside. Check. Wala. None, then we will proceed with the opening. So by the way, before we will start, I would like to inform that our DPWH application still ongoing, no? So by Engineer Manan. Okay, so we will just announce later our result for the eligibility check to those CWE. Okay, and this time I would like to ask isang question.
Check.
Okay, Sir Olo, ikaw. Okay, so Attorney, please have the floor to read our technical and financial needs as to be prospect by Engineer Sapa. Okay, go ahead. Nice, please open the technical. We'll start with the contact ID 36KN 0055. So original
Technical component of Lano Builder Enterprises for 26KM 0055. Certificate of Field Trip Registration valid until May 15, 2027. List of eligibility documents, digital certificate, valid until February 8, 2027. Mayor's permit, expiration date December 31, 2026. Tax clearance, expiration date January 27, 2027. Audited financial statement, date of filing March 3, 2026. Pickup license expiration date December 18, 2026. List of ongoing government and private construction contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, signed. Statement of single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, signed. Computation of net financial contracting capacity, NFCC, signed. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership, signed and notarized. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Project organizational chart, signed. Contractor certification on key personnel for the contract, signed. List of equipment owned or leased and or under purchase agreements, pledged in the proposed contract, signed. Minimum material testing equipment, set interior laboratory apparatus, signed. Certification that the required major construction equipment and laboratory apparatus were available and in good running condition for the whole contract duration, signed. Certificate of registration, ISO 9001-15. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized, 11 items. Affidavit of site inspection, signed and notarized. PAR submission. Audited financial statement. Yeah. Yes. Pagpalitan ba eh? So, kaya kita ang pagkatuloy.
Kailan lang tayo naman, may interpretation.
Wala.
All na,
Kailangan ng faktoran. All, hindi ko ko ito.
Pass. Next with that.
Ay,
No, don't need it.
So, proprietorship.
Okay, please open the channel. Ma'am Dennis. Dennis,
Financial component of Lanang Builder and Enterprises for 26KM 0055. Bid form, signed. Summary bid prices, signed. Bill of quantities, signed. Detailed estimates. Signed. Summary. Summary. Summary sheet. Signed. Cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, signed.
pass.
With a bid amount of 41,289,708 pesos and 56 cents. I repeat, 41,289,708 pesos and 56 cents with no discount offered. 41,289,708.56.
That's all for,
That's all prepare for this.
okay, thank you. Attorney, again, Nano Builders, still undergo evaluation and post qualification. Okay, so we now proceed with the next contract ID. 57. So Mandini, or contract ID 57.
Technical component for technical component of Al-Amin Builders for 26K and 0057. Certificate of Field Jobs Registration, Platinum Membership. List of eligibility documents, DTI certificate, expiration date. March 9, 2027, Mayor's Permit, expiration date, December 31, 2026. Tax clearance, expiration date, December 15, 2026. Audited financial statement, date of filing, March 25, 2026. Pickup license, expiration date, January 14, 2028. Just wait, regular conductor's license, this is sole proprietorship. Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Signed. SLCC, signed. Computation of net financial contracting capacity and FDC, signed. Affidavit of sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership for proprietorship, signed. And notarized. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Contractors organizational chart for the contract, signed. Contractor certification and key personnel for the contract, signed. List of contractor equipment pledged to the contract. Signed. Certificate of availability of construction equipment, signed. Certificate of availability of construction minimum material testing apparatus, signed. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection, signed and notarized. Less than 10 million. Na. Statement.
Pass.
Financial.
It's financial for Alamin. Ay, isa lang, di ba?
No,
ECG.
Check na. Or nasa check attendance. Ano niya ako. Okay, nasa check attendance.
Isa lang pwede.
Sarang Alamin pa daw. So nasa check attendance siguro. Asa si HCJ na
Isa ganun. Isa rin sa
59.
Sarah. Sarah daw. So wala. Sa akin. Sarah sa pizza. Sara sa tingin kami.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we have a long bidder for contract ID KM 57. Then financial component of Almay. Jamie.
Financial component of Alamin Builders for 26K and 0057. Bid form signed, power bid writer signed, bill of quantities signed. Detailed estimates signed. Cash flow by quarter and payment schedule signed. As we bid amount of 4,622,170 pesos and 4 cents. I repeat, 4,622,170 pesos and 4 cents with no discount offered. 4622,170.04. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Tony. Again, Alamin, is long bidder for contract ID 56KM 757, but, still, this will still undergo, evaluation and post-qualification. Okay. Thank you. We now proceed with the next contract ID,
That's contract
58. Then. Technicals. Like an envelope. ID 58.
Technical component of Microsoft Builders and Engineering Services for contract ID 26K until 058. Certificate of Religious Registration, Platinum Membership. List of eligibility documents, DPWH certificate, expiration date. September 26, 2027, Mayor's Permit, expiration date, September 31, 2026. Tax clearance, expiration date, October 7, 2026. Audited financial statement with the filing, March 10, 2026. Pickup license, expiration date, December 21, 2026. Good. Matuson Builders and Engineering Services is sole proprietorship. Statement of all ongoing governance and private projects signed. FLCC signed. NFCC signed. Annual income tax return. Bid securing declaration signed and notarized. The doctor's organizational chart signed. List and qualification of key personnel to be assigned to the contract signed. List of equipment owned or leased and or under purchase agreement. Pledge to the proposed contract. Signed. Certificate of availability of construction equipment signed and notarized. ISO certification applicable. Omnibus sworn statement signed and notarized. Periodical site inspection signed and notarized. Certification that Matuson Builders and Engineering Services are using complete mix as well as mix from the DPWH accredited complete batching plant signed and notarized. Pass. Financial please.
Motion, going to this, okay. Then sorry, questions on?
Financial component of Matterson Builders and Engineering Services for contract ID 26KM0058. Bid form signed, bill of quantities signed, detailed cost estimate signed, summary sheet of labor rates, equipment rentals and material prices signed, cash flow by quarter and payment schedule signed. Pass with a bid amount of 2,959,121 pesos and 96 centavos only. I repeat, 2,959,121 pesos and 96 centavos with no discount offered. 2,959,121.96.
Okay, thank you, Attorney. Again, Matoson Builders is non-dealer for contract ID 86KM 058. But for information still, this will undergo bid evaluation and post qualification. So we means proceed with the next contract ID 86KM 0059. Technical. Now then.
Technical component of Asafa Construction for 26KM 0059. Certificate of Philips registration, platinum membership. List of eligibility documents, DTS certificate, expiration date January 14, 2031. Mayor's permit, expiration date December 31, 2026. Tax clearance, expiration date April 8, 2027. Audited financial statement, date of filing March 1, 2026. Pickup license, expiration date June 8, 2027. Asafa Construction is sole proprietor. List of all ongoing government private construction contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, signed. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid. Signed. NFCC, signed. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Contractor's organizational chart for the contract, signed. Contractor certification and key personnel for the contract, signed. List of equipment owned or leased and or under purchase agreement, signed. ISO certification at applicable. Omnibus warrant statement. 7 items, signed and notarized. Last 9 minutes.
Pass. Okay,
And shall
financial component of Asafa.
financial component of Asafa Construction for 26KM 059. Bid form, signed. Bill of quantities. Signed. Detailed estimate. Signed. Cash flow by quarter and payment schedule, signed.
Pass.
with a bid amount of 4,944,603 pesos and 47 centavos. I repeat, 4,944,603 pesos and 47 centavos with no discount offered. 4,944,603.47. There.
Okay, thank you, attorney. Again, we have still a loan bidder for contract ID 26KM 0059, Asapa Construction. No, but still, it will undergo bid evaluation and post application. So it's a loan bidder, then we proceed with the next contract ID. Then, take. Thank you. Bid notes.
Okay. Technical component of Hariri Construction Services for 26KM 0060. Hariri. H. H. Hariri Construction Services. Certificate of Religious Registration, Platinum Membership. Hariri Construction Services is sole proprietorship. List of eligibility documents, detailed certificate, expiration date December 17, 2030. Mayor's permit, expiration date December 31, 2026. Tax clearance, expiration date October 16, 2026. Audited financial statement, date of filing April 14, 2026. Pickup license, expiration date June 1, 2027. Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Signed. SLCC, signed. NFCC, signed. Bid securing declaration, signed and notarized. Contractors organizational chart for the contract, signed. List of contractors key personnel to be assigned to the contract with their qualification data, signed. List of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements to be assigned to the contract supported by certifications of availability of equipment. Certification of availability of equipment, signed. Omnibus sworn statement. 11 items, signed and notarized. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership, signed and notarized. Pass. Technical component from LVP.
Pass.
Technical component of NDP Construction Services for 26KM 0060. Certificate of Religious Registration, Platinum Membership. List of eligibility documents, DTS certificate, expiration date, August 22, 2030. Mayor's permit, expiration date, December 31, 2026. Tax clearance, expiration date, December 15, 2026. Audited financial statement, date of filing, April 6, 2026. Pickup license, expiration date, October 2027. NDP Construction Services is sole proprietorship. Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Signed. SLCC signed. Commutation of NFCC signed. Bid securing declaration signed and notarized. Contractors organizational chart for the contract signed. Contractor certification and key personnel for the contract signed. List of contractor equipment pledged for the contract signed. Certificate of availability of construction equipment signed. Certificate of availability of construction minimum material testing apparatus signed. Omnibus sworn affidavit. 11 items signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection signed and notarized. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership signed and notarized.
Pass.
Financial lease of Hariri. Financial component of Hariri Construction Services for 26 km 0060. Bid form. Bid form is not signed. Okay.
Nawag na message sa pag-DEO sa financial financial pages time din. Parang financial, tanda na yung isa sa pagkakaroon sa yung page
All financial not signed.
original. Website.
Not signed.
I see.
Yeah.
It's totally from Hariri Construction Services. The financial politis na lang. Financial bid. Well, ito bakit kasi Japanese sign. So, ako ba nga lagi? Yung financial bid component na mentioned dito, ano siya? Wala sa quantity. Oh, table na. Your bid form has not been signed, and of course, all the succeeding pages, including your bill of quantities, detailed estimates, and cash flow, quarters, not been signed. Not signed, it's considered not binding. No? As per requirement, financial component, financial bid should be, all pages should be signed. Panalin sa puso. Okay.
We have to be clear.
Then financial component for walang taga-cuts. No one from Hariri. And then the second bilang DP. Financial component due to the documents is not time.
Financial component of NDP Construction Services for 26 AM 00. Bid form signed. Summary of bid prices signed. Bill of quantities. Signed. Detailed estimate. Signed. Cash flow by quarter and payment schedule signed.
Us.
With a bid amount of 4,924,115 pesos and 99 cents. I repeat, 4,924,115 pesos and 99 cents with no discount offered. 4,924,115.99.
Okay, that's all for me.
So that's all, Sir Chair.
Okay, thank you, Sir Lin. Again, the result of bid for contract ID 26.0060. We have two bidders. But those bidder as well is NDP Construction Services. Okay, but NDP still this will undergo bid evaluation as post qualifications. Okay, so thank you. We have contract ID 26 KM 751. Your head comes in.
Technical component of the Wang Builders Incorporated for 26 KM 0061. Certificate of Philips registration, platinum membership. List of eligibility documents. SEC certificate, registration date, January 23, 2020. Mayor's permit, expiration date, December 31, 2026. Tax clearance, expiration date, September 3, 2026. Audited financial statement, date of filing, May 16, 2026. Pickup license, expiration date, March 14, 2027. The Wang Builders is a corporation. Corporation, related to corporation, technical. Statement of all ongoing government and private construction contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, signed. SLCC, signed. NFCC, signed. General information sheet, signed. Signed. Signed and notarized. JS signed and notarized. with SEC certificate. With SEC registration. Dated January 23, 2025. Bid securing declaration. Signed. And notarized. List of contractors key person. Be assigned to the contract with the qualification data. Signed. List of contractors major construction and laboratory equipment units to be assigned to the contract supported by a certification of availability. Signed. Omnibus sworn statement. 11 items. Signed. And notarized. Contractors organizational chart for the contract signed. Pass. Technical. Technical component of Al-Amin Builders for 26 KM 0061. Certificate of Philips registration, platinum membership. List of eligibility documents. DTI certificate. Expiration date March 9, 2027. Mayor's permit expiration date December 31, 2026. Tax clearance expiration date December 15, 2026. Audited financial statement. Date of filing March 25, 2026. Pickup license expiration date January 14, 2028. Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. Signed. SLCC signed. Al-Amin Builders is sole proprietorship. SLCC signed. Computation of NFCC signed. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership signed. And notarized. Bid securing declaration signed and notarized. Contractors organizational chart for the contract signed. Contractor certification and key personnel for the contract signed. List of contractor equipment pledged to the contract. Signed. Certificate of availability of construction equipment signed. Certificate of availability of construction minimum material testing apparatus signed. Omnibus Warrant Affidavit. 11 items, signed and notarized. Affidavit of inspection, signed and notarized.
Pass.
Financials or the one. That's Sharon. Paano ka na? Paano yun?
Commercial component of the wall.
Financial component of the Wang Builders Incorporated. For 26 KM 0061. Bid form signed. Summary of bid prices signed. Bill of quantities signed. Detailed estimate signed. Quarterly cash flow and payment schedule signed.
Pass.
With a bid amount of 4,578,070 pesos and 9 cents. I repeat, 4,578,070 pesos and 9 cents with no discount offered. 4,578,070.09. Next, financial of Al-Amin Builders. Financial component of Al-Amin Builders for 26 KM 0061. Bid form signed. Summary bid prices signed. Bill of quantities signed. Summary sheet signed. Cash flow by quarter and payment schedule signed. With a bid amount of which using na. Pass. No. Right. Please. Pass. With a bid amount of 4,591,633 pesos and 45 centavos. I repeat, 4,591,633 pesos and 45 centavos with 1% discount. I repeat, with 1% discount. 4,591,633.45. With the new discounted bid amount is 4,545,717 pesos and 12 centavos.
Nila? 4,545. 4,5.
61.
That's all.
That's all, Sir.
Okay, thank you, Sir Alvin. Again, we have two bidders for contract ID 26M 0061. The lowest bidder as said is Al-Amin Builders. But Al-Amin Builders still is will undergo evaluation and transplantation. Okay. How about the results of SWA? Wala pa. Dahil po script, kaya pa rin ito. If wala ka, then I will proceed with the opening of the last contract ID. This is 6 AM, but I think we have two videos. No? Technical component for Alpha, then
So, si eligibility or thousand.
So I will first announce the list of eligibility here. Si Sarili. Sarili. Wala sa part niya ang partikan. Tagan sa partikan. Ano yung dito? Pag-dito ko siya. Wala pa lang. Okay. Before we will continue, I would like to announce first the result of our eligibility check conducted by Engineer Manan. For contract ID 26KM 0055, we have a loan builder, Lano Builders. Legal aspect, pass. And for technical and financial aspect, pass. Lano Builders. For contract ID 26KM 0057, again, we have a loan builder, Amin Builders. For the technical and financial aspect, pass. And for the legal aspect, still pass. For contract ID 26KM 0058. Again, we still have a loan bidder, Matmusum Builders, as engineering services. For the technical and financial aspects, Matmusum pass. And for the legal aspects, still, Matmusum Builders pass. For contract ID 26KM 0059, still we have a loan bidder, Asafa Construction. For the technical and financial aspects, Asafa Construction pass. And for the legal aspect, still Asafa Construction pass. For contract ID 26KM 0060, we have we have two bidders, NDP Construction Services and Hariri Construction Services. For technical and financial aspects, NDP pass. For Hariri Construction Services, ECAM license is not valid until June 1, 2025. And pickup registration till June 1, 2026. 2025 ang validity sa pickup license registration date. Pickup registration is not valid. Yeah. June 1, 2025. Okay, so Hariri failed in the technical and financial aspects. Updated pa. So please update to hindi siya updated, i-update ang mga CWA, Hariri. And in legal aspects, in DP construction, pass in the legal aspect. But Hariri Construction Services team, hindi updated. Mayor's permit, not updated. December 31, 2025. Of course, the DPI, DAR, Jeff's registration, 2025. Maybe it's not updated in the registry, so please update Hariri. Still, ito. DQ mo lang. So, how about the 61? For contract ID 26KM 0061, we have again two bidders, Al-Amin and Wang. So, in the technical and financial aspects, Al-Amin and Wang builders both pass. For the legal aspects, again, Al-Amin and Wang pass. For the last contract ID 26KN0062, we have two bidders, Al Amin Builders and Al Fahad Builders. For the technical and financial aspect, both bidder pass. And for the legal aspect, again, both Al Fahad and Al Amin pass in the legal aspect. That's all for the result of our check. So, we may now proceed with the opening of technical for 0062. Alfahad.
Fad. Technical. Okay. Mr. Chair, type 61. Ito na.
62.
That's one pound.
62. 61, lawang. 61, lawang. Wala naman wala naman sige. Ito mo ka dun, yan. Ang isa na din, ang tuwan, lawang, ano sa akin? Kanina, walang isa na. Na 61. Ito yung alamin. Sa 61, alamin.
Technical component of Alpha Builders and Enterprises for 26KN0062. Certificate of Affiliate Registration, Platinum Membership. List of eligibility documents, detailed certificate. Expiration date March 15, 2030. Year's permit expiration date December 31, 2026. Tax clearance March 12, 2027. Audited financial statement, date of filing February 2, 2026. Pickup license expiration date February 22, 2028. Alpha Builders and Enterprises is a sole proprietorship. Statement of ongoing government and private projects. Signed. SLCC signed. NFCC computation signed. Tax clearance certificates. Bid securing declaration signed and notarized. Organizational chart signed. List and qualification of key personnel to be assigned to the contract signed. List of equipment owned or leased and or under purchase agreements pledged to the proposed contract. Signed. Certificate of availability of construction equipment signed and notarized. ISO certification at applicable. On-board foreign statement. 11 items signed and notarized. Certificate site inspection signed and notarized. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership or proprietorship. And notarized.
Yes.
Pass. Technical for alamin.
Technical component of aluminum builders for 26KN0062. Certificate of registration, platinum membership. DTA certificate, expiration date March 9, 2027. Mayor's permit, expiration date December 31, 2026. Tax clearance, expiration date December 15, 2026. Audited financial statement, date of filing March 25, 2026. Pickup license, expiration date January 14, 2028. Alamin Builders is a sole proprietorship. Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts signed. SLCT signed. Computation of NFCC signed. Sworn affidavit of eligibility and beneficial ownership for sole proprietorship signed and notarized. Basic hearing declaration signed and notarized. Contractors organizational chart for the contract signed. Contractor's certification and key personnel for the contract signed. List of contractor equipment pledged to the contract. Signed. Certificate of availability of construction equipment signed. Certificate of availability of construction minimum material testing apparatus signed. Omnibus sworn affidavit. 11 items signed and notarized. Affidavit of site inspection signed and notarized. Pass. Financial of Alpahar. Financial component of Alpahar builders and enterprises for 26 km to the bid form signed. Summary bid prices signed. Bill of quantities signed. Detailed cost estimate signed. Summary sheet of labor rates, equipment rentals, and material prices signed. Cash flow by quarter and payment schedule signed.
Pass.
With a bid amount of 10,988,522 pesos and 82 centavos. I repeat, 10,988,522 pesos and 82 centavos with no discount offered. 10,988,522.82. Financial component of Al-Amin Builder. Financial component of Al-Amin Builders for 26,062. Bid form signed. Summary bid prices signed. Bill of quantities signed. Detailed cost estimates. Signed. Cash flow by quarter and payment schedule signed.
Prosper na, no?
Na. Pass. With a bid amount of 10,990,307 pesos and 82 centavos. I repeat, 10,990,307 pesos and 82 centavos with no discount offered. 10,990,307.82. Mr. Chair.
999.
10,990,307.82.
That's all.
That's all.
Okay, thank you, attorney. For the last contract ID, 26KM0062, we have again two bidders, but the lowest bidder as said is the Builders Enterprises. But for information, again, this is still undergo bid evaluation and cost qualification. Okay, so any questions, members? If none, then we want to move to the adjournment of this opening of bid.
I move to adjourn this opening bids, Mr. Chair.
Okay, it has been moved by Attorney Quinto and seconded by Sir Olo, and I declare this opening of bid adjourned. So thank you everyone for coming and participating. Okay, once again, good morning everyone. Good morning.